Appreciate you a lot for being here with us. How are you guys doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you for stopping by. Ahem. Ahem. Oh. It looked like my game was, or my screen was lagging a little bit there, but hopefully this is better. Alright, I also didn't see where I was the last time during the game. What was my most recent save? It was this one. How are you guys doing today? Are you doing okay? We're about halfway through this game right now. I also need to double check and make sure my avatar is in an okay spot. Because I don't want to block the health bar. You know what? I just realized I am blocking the health bar in the bottom. Oh no, now my mouse is stuck. Okay, cool, I fixed it. We'll go right here, even though I'm hovering. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with my screen here. I guess I can put the chat box under, like right here. Hey, Ghost Jen, good to see you, Gov. How's it going? Welcome back, Spoopy Man. Thank you very much, Spoopy friend. Thank you for liking. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust because I realized that certain okay, not that you can really tell, but in case someone happens to be watching on YouTube. Oh my god, this is so janky. How do I do this? Because I'm normally like right here, but I'm there's no part of the UI I don't block with my magnificent forehead. How about we just kind of go to the left in the corner right here? Sorry, mosquitoes are biting me. Well, go inside or kill the mosquitoes in combat. Lyle, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I super appreciate it, guys. We're playing my favorite freaking horror game here, okay? Oh, well, let's reload our save because I wasted a perfectly good electricity shot. The last time we were here, I got in a pretty intense fight and got stuck at 1 health, but was able to kill all the baddies. Now I'm at 50 health, but there's still probably some baddies. And not the kinds that I really like. The kinds that I must... Oh, well, there's heavy armor here. That's a joy. Oh, yeah, there's going to be some enemies down here. Where are those buggers? I found him. Holy shit. Oh, wow, he hit me pretty far there. I'm getting a new, smaller bed, so today I've taken apart my cool goth bed. You took apart your cool goth bed, and now trying to clean all the mess that was under it. It's never ending. Sounds like it wouldn't be a gamer bed if it wasn't completely messy beneath. I have like a Ouija board and a box of various items under my bed. Although my what? Okay, sorry, I got a little distracted with where I was. But we have our epic laser sniper here, so we're gonna use our pistols for the closest guy. He's dead, and then we're gonna snipe this guy. Skeleton time, slow-mo. Just had to do that. Hi, Honeybee, welcome to the stream. Even if you don't know me, can you see why I already like this game? You get slow-mo. You make your own skeletons. Oh, look, speaking of skeletons you make, I made this one the last time we were playing. Guys, what should we name him? He is dusty, dude. He is charred black. Bro is a barbecue. He's a brisket. Anyway, maybe we should continue. Also, I want to touch on a very late topic. I don't know if it was Ghost Gen, but I do like snipers in games. I used to love sniping in like Call of Duty and Battlefield. I actually liked it more in Battlefield because bullets had bullet drops, so there was like an element of skill to the sniping. Oh. We're just gonna try and dump all of our ammunition into this. Oh, okay, that's not working. I need to go slow-mo here. Yikes. Let's see if we can just move around and get in here. Get these grenades. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I need these medkits so bad. Oh my god, of course they choose right now to call me. Hold on. Sorry, gamers. You know what? I just need to exit out of Discord completely. Of course they chose this moment. It's almost like it was a conspiracy to take me out. I knew it! Why am I reloading? Oh god. I always knew there was a grand conspiracy to take me off the face of the planet. Haha, idiot mech. You can't get inside because you're a big idiot mech. Oh my god, that hurt. Oh! Oh, well, speaking of big idiots, it looks like I'm the big idiot. Because I totally forgot that there were replica waiting for me in there. Crazy, crazy. Okay, I'm remembering a little bit more of this map now. This time, when we go down to confront the big, icky mech, we're going to get the medkits and go to the left side. Hello, Honeybee. Welcome to the stream. Pew, pew. Yes, we love the pew, pew. I hope that your new bed goes well. Why is it not a goth bed? What makes the previous bed goth? Was it the color? Or was it like a very ornate headboard? We just gotta go in here. I'm stuck! Oh, why am I stuck? Pick up the grenades, bro. Oh, God. Aye! Ooh, okay, close stuff. Is there a replica over here somewhere? Yes, they're waiting for me over here. Found you! Okay, very nice. If I start a stream and leave the app, will the live stop? Yeah. I think so. Mech can shoot giant rocket, but not open door. Are you kidding me? Look at this freaking idiot. Look at this guy. This guy thinks he's tough. Oh, there's no window here. Oh, there's actually another replica somewhere out there. I can't see. Oh my god. Ow, I just took like 5 rockets to the face. New bed is just basic. Still black though, but smaller with storage under. Well, that's smart. Smart and practical. I bet that guy also had a skeleton frying machine on him. Oh, I need to get back from this grenade. Oh, yeah. Oh! Crouch under the rocket. Oh, yeah! Oh! I love this game, bro. Okay, I'm eating shit here like a total idiot. Oh, God. Just keep scraping it. Okay, awesome. Oh, since I'm hoping I get rats soon, I need space for a cage. Oh, that's nice. I hope you get the little rats. The ratos. How many are you thinking of getting? 1 or 2? I saw your bio, how it was like seriously considering buying rat. And if that's what you want to do, you should get the rat. Achieve rodent status. If you must. Oh god, I have no health here. Oh shit. Okay, let's just throw a grenade in there. Okay, there's another guy in here somewhere. Oh, bro! Bro is a sniper. Bro's playing the Matrix. Okay, now we've come to the challenge part of the game. Also, because I didn't manage my health kits very well there. And you know what? I probably could have just ignored the giant mech now that I'm remembering it. Oh! Oh! Owie! Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's not working out for me. I can't shoot the grenade either because I'm a big dum-dum. Woo! Oh, that one's alive! Oh, you startled me, mister. 3 health. Okay, sorry, I'm grabbing to this shit real quick. Bro, thank you. Okay. I love this game. I love how threatening they can be. Okay, the rat I like at work is a sick boy. So how many I get depends on if he gets better and can be reintroduced to his brothers. I hope nothing but the best for the ratto and that you get to take him into your custody, my friend. Ooh. What a dark and spooky hallway. Oh, they're waiting for me. Time to make skeletons, guys. Lovely. Thanks, bruv. Yeah. Does the ratto have a name? I'm sure it does. Are you going to change his name when you get him? This is normally the part where I'm tempted to get pistols instead of assault rifle instead of pistols, just so I can keep up the damage. But that shit is so beta, dude. The double pistols are way better because they feel better to use. Hi, Coco. Thank you for coming to the stream. A pleasure to see you. No name yet, but I'm leaning towards Lurgy. Is it Lurgy or Lurgy? I already gotta say, big fan of the name. Is F.E.A.R good? This game is beyond good. It's amazing, if you ask me. But what do I know? What do I know? All I know is I turned these dudes into skeletons with a gun, and it was really cool. You could sum up the whole game. It's just really cool. It's just really cool, and it kicks ass, and it's got like an amazing soundtrack. I've never heard of this game before. It's an older game. But bro, when this game was released, it was revolutionary for software. Because the AI are very efficiently programmed without being the smartest AI ever. They're very clever though. And the way they plan things is so cool. So what did I gain by turning the light on? What am I missing here? I think I forgot where to go. Largy. Oh, Lurgy. I like that. But if I ever meet Lurgy, I'm gonna call him Lurgy. Sometimes. Just to make it, you know, put my own little stink on it. But what is Lurgy like? Is Lurgy... It's so funny to say that name. Is Lurgy shy? Is he playful? And how are you doing, Coco? But yeah, this game's awesome. To discuss it with you, Coco, this game is kind of like a narrative first-person shooter with some spooky themes in it, which I really enjoy. What am I missing here? What did Ghastly forget to do? I threw the switch. Do I just jump down here? I guess this was where I go. Oh, pfft. Oopsie. He hasn't had much chance to play, but he isn't shy. He likes being handled. Oh, okay. So he kind of likes being in your hand. Does he like to get up on your shoulder? And then scratch his nose? I wonder what he would think of the game Vermintide. Do you think Lurgy would like playing Vermintide? Yeah, he loves Nick's and Yish shoulders. That's really cute. I like to imagine that as like a spooky person's version of what a parrot is to a pirate. Do you think that pirates have the parrots because their names are similar, or is it because of the regions that they operated in? I'm asking real questions here. Ooh, we see Paxton on the feed over here, and then Alma creeping into view. I love this game. And you're gonna hear me say that a lot. I really love this game. Oh, someone's coming. Oh. No one's coming, I forgot. See, I forget that part, but I love it. It turns out that's just where I need to go. Got you. Whew. This game is such a delight for me. But yeah. I'm glad that work has been okay. I missed you, man. I missed all of you. Why is... Oh! Hi, Alma. My flashlight wouldn't let me look for her. Hope you're doing well, Alma. There's a laptop in here. Let's see what he has to say.
This is interesting. When they pulled the plug on Origin, apparently they just locked the doors and threw away the key.
So basically, they abandoned the facility after locking it up. The Project Origin facility. What's there, I wonder? Where's the blood dripping from? I hear a drip. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, he loves necks and he has shoulders. And you said he has brothers. How many does he have? If he does get better, are you thinking of getting all of them?
Hey, it's Aldous. I read through those news clippings and I definitely think you're onto something. I'm going to see
So even people in Armacam are kind of sussing out what Armacam's up to, because not everyone who works at Armacam is necessarily... this is where all the dripping was coming from. I love this visual right here. If anyone has been in a building with these, you know that these are often very flimsy. So it makes total sense that just a ton of blood would leak through it. You know? If there happened to be... Oh, and there was a dead person up there. That's crazy. I've actually never interacted with that before. I've never tried shooting the roof like that. And there was a dead guy! They actually put a body up there! Man, that's awesome. Hi, Perry. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing, my fairy friend? I forgot about that part, too. Hi, Alma. Probably, we get sent them in fours, so yeah, probably all 4 by my count. Less than 2 is considered cruel. Aw. I see, because you're kind of like removing them from their family. Can I not jump through there? I feel like a freaking dum-dum. How are you doing, Perry? You doing okay? Can I Half-Life jump? No, I can't. What am I missing here? Maybe I just don't need to go this way? I thought I did. Maybe I need to go around the other way first. But he's a special case because he's ill, I see. I'm doing fine. Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad to hear it. They get super social. They die from depression. God damn, that's sad. Oh. There goes my elevator. It looks like it got stuck. Hello, Cat Cute. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. How are you doing today? I love doing the little crouch jump a la Half-Life. It must have been something in there that I missed. Hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but defo better than having more than one. That's fair. Well, it sucks that he's sick still. I'm sorry. I hope little dude feels better. Oh. Okay, it wants me to go in here. Got you. I almost got a little confused there. Okay, and the path back has been destroyed. I love that little classic movie sting right there. The violin. Only to break into something a little less traditional in terms of soundtrack. So what are you playing? I'm playing this game called F.E.A.R. It's a first-person shooter from the early 2000s with a good, spooky seasoning on top. Oh. I guess I can't go that way. Hi, Alma. You see, I heard someone say this in a video I really liked. This game borrows a lot from Japanese horror influences of the time. And in some ways, the ways that horror is developed in those kinds of movies with subtle shots of things lurking in the background of everyday life, since, you know, not everyone can see the ghosts. That really works well in a video game dynamic where you can actively look around the environment and not only have to have specific setup ones. Well, obviously, in that case, they'd still be setups, but they can happen naturally, and when they do, it feels a lot more impactful, at least to me. How have you been, though, man? I'm doing a little bit better. I really needed to see my family, because I was, like, so bummed out about work. Things might be getting better, and boy, I am hoping they do when I go in tomorrow. Today was actually very chill. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes in here. Oh, we did not jump over that. That is unfortunate. Ow. Come on, I need to see your friend. Does he have a buddy upstairs? No, I think I'm good. Unless they're being quiet. Hi, White Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for liking, by the way, Cat Cute. I really love this game. Honestly, this game got me back into horror games in general, because before this, I'd only play stuff I was, like, just kind of interested in on a mechanics level. Oh, ow. I ate shit there. I'm dead. Yup. Owie, owie, owie. And the doo-doo does not taste good, guys. It tastes bad. Eating dung tastes bad. So let's try not to eat it this time. Gotta have a more tactical approach. Can I throw in? You know what? Let's use a sticky grenade here. Oh, beautiful. Oh. I'm sure maybe you guys have seen the movie. Maybe some of you have seen this movie called Train Spotting. Hey there, Bloody Shade. Good to see you. Well, I go to draw more anime. Bye. No problem. Have a great day, Cat Cute. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, bro? Oh, excuse me? Where'd he go? Oh! Ooh, okay. Crisis averted, guys. Although I think I will use a health kit here. I got content thinking I was safe and totally got jumped. I was growing too complacent there. Sup, bro? Silly Ghostly. Yeah. I almost got murdered violently. But then I did the violent murder instead. See, isn't that great? In a lot of games from this era, that vase would have just been a static object. This was one of the first few games that had a ton, and I mean a ton, of physics. Half-Life beat these guys to it, but these guys basically just added more. Half-Life had the consideration to try and make it easier to run on certain systems. F.E.A.R was like, no, you're gonna get a new system to run this because it looks so good. Because this game was very intensive. Okay, I shot the grenade there, but I probably shouldn't have done that. It was cool, though. So we're gonna reload. Oh, yo, where'd you come from, dog? Okay, let's just go with it. Alright, we're running through here. I'm pretty sure there's a heavy somewhere nearby. Woo, okay. That jump kick did not work. That's okay. Not everything works. If you had Minecraft Bedrock Edition, would you like to play a horror map together? I do have Minecraft Bedrock. I just haven't played it in a while. And there's nothing with the it's nothing with Minecraft. It's just I don't know. My mind is just all over the place, and I play a lot of games here and there. But I do like, I mean, it's fun enough, you know. Oh! Oh, man, they are throwing some surprises at me. It is the... I'm so happy to play this after such a long time not playing it. Because so much of it feels fresh to me after having been gone from it for a while. I thought I wouldn't get scared by this game anymore. That part really wigged me out, I'm not gonna lie. Princess Kagome, thank you for stopping by. I love Alma, but not even like that. Just as an awesome force of negative energy. I just love Alma. She's just... Let's walk into the grenade, guys. Because I had fucked up and I wanted to shoot the fire extinguisher. Oopsie. Sorry. Thank you for liking Bloody Shed. Now we're gonna shoot that so that they're stunned for a moment. You wiped out the whole squad, so this is the last guy. I really love how throughout the game, Alma just ramps up her appearances more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Princess Kagome, thank you for liking the stream. Very nice of you to stop by. Alright, now we're trying to clear these guys out before we go. Cover me! Oh, so much for that, dude. Damn, I didn't even hurt this. That turret barely even took any damage. Nice. Ooh, but yeah, I would like to play Minecraft Bedrock sometime, especially with some horror mods. Miss Lammy was telling me about that, and it seemed really fun. I had the urge to quick save right as a normal save checkpoint came up. Was it this way that I go? Yes, I go back here. Are there more enemies lurking around? I don't remember. No, I think we're good for now. Do I go here? I think I do, yeah. There's some armor. But it doesn't look like anything else from over here. Maybe I need to go the other way. How has the pet store experience been generally, Ghost Gen? And have you been gaming? Hello, Shiloh. Muchas gracias. Thank you for liking my stream. I wish there was a mod where I could just make the blood last longer. Alright, we're gonna throw that out there. And then detonate it right in his face. Owie. I took a little bit more damage than I would have liked there. I love the combat music here. That guy did not make it. This guy's still here. He's down! Fill his cheeks with shrapnel. Alright, nice. Work's been alright. And yeah, I played Lethal Company for first time today. How'd that go? I've only played it like 3 times, but each time has been very enjoyable and silly. It's been a romp. Oh. Okay, we're good. Hello there, Angel Cake. We're not good. There's a guy behind me somewhere. I accidentally healed twice. I did not want to do that. Oopsie. It was fun. Nice. Did you get et by any monsters? Did you find some loot? Did you make the boss happy? Oh, there's a guy upstairs. He didn't see me yet, though. Thankfully, because my flashlight was off. He saw me there, but didn't announce it. Oops. Accidentally typing in the game. I haven't been on for a long time. Well, it's a pleasure to have you back. Oh, owie! Okay, retry, guys. Ouchies. Oh, he's right there. Okay, cool. He fell for it, guys. Where's his buddy? There he is. Someone above me? No, but he's right next to me. See, these guys are clever, man. Because he sensed that I wasn't moving. And and that I wasn't looking towards him, so he knew where to go. I died a lot, but usually because I'd run off a ledge or into mud or something. Think I only died to an actual monster once. That's funny. What kind of monster did you see? Did you see the funny little bug monster that seems cute but then gets aggressive? I like that one. I think he's funny. There's someone up there. I just wanted to grab my booster real quick. No, I didn't. That's fair. Oh, let's see if we can get the melee kill here. Awesome! Oh, that is so helpful. There's some armor up here. I remember that. This should lead behind. Maybe there's some more stuff here. Some more goodies. No. Unfortunate. Noise. Thank you. Also, what color is Lurgy? That's his name, right? Is he like a little white? Is he a little white rat? Or is he a black rat? Or is he brown? Does he have speckles? I think someone is over there. Yep, they're over here. I know they're nearby, but I can't get quite a great read on them. Oh, I accidentally killed myself! Oopsie, sorry. I accidentally detonated that when I panicked. Although, I would have died because the guy was right next to me anyway. Alright. I caught one of them out of place. One of them's right here. Oh, what? What, bro? Wowie. I'm a little rusty on the fear, bro. Wow. Sometimes they really astonish me with what they're capable of. Hey, Red Chan, thank you for stopping by. Maybe the other one's still out of place too. There he is. Killed him with the fire extinguisher. Very convenient. Missed you, Ghastly. Missed you too, Red Chan. How are you holding up? You doing okay? He's got the shotgun. Okay, and he fired off. But I'm so lucky it didn't come towards me. It went towards the wall right there. I love that. That's like one of those moments where the bullet flies past the protagonist's head. And the protagonist successfully defends themselves. Yeah, how about you? I'm okay. I got back from my little vacation visiting my family. I took some time off work so that I could go see them. Because work was tough and I missed them a lot. So, decided to go in and see them. It was my sister's birthday, so I didn't want to miss that. Oh, oops! Alright, time to send all of these grenades downrange, bro. I don't even know if I'm hitting him there. Alright, we've stunned him. The big, tough guy. And he's down. Super sick. Check in. Shut the fuck up. I love how they'll literally talk shit to each other. And they're all clones linked by one mind. I like to imagine that's like... perhaps maybe Paxton communicating with himself. With himself, sorry. Whew. So far, so good. We're gonna pick up some of the loot lying around. We're about to come to my favorite segment in the game. Now, I know I said that earlier. Sometimes I forget how soon it is. Or when it'll come up. Oh. What have you been up to, Red Chan? You been okay? We are unfortunately going to be replacing the skeleton laser. You know what? Let's grab the railgun instead of an assault rifle. Oh shit. He's throwing a grenade, but I interrupted him. I'm reloading real quick. Oh, he's got a big laser beam! Not good. Don't hit me! That was all on a prayer right there. Oh shit! There's someone behind me? Yo, dude got a rail to the nads, bro. No more F.E.A.R in my laser. I don't know why that's so funny. Maybe it's just a reminder of the good old times of old memes. I'm a fire in my laser. Blah. Reminds me of red versus blue. Well, we are going to be firing our laser because the heavy dropped one. Oh, but he only gave us 5 rounds. Well, that's fair. This weapon is busted, so... Alright, we're now meeting Alice Wade. This is the daughter of...
You're not one of them.
The head of the Project Origin. So there's this doctor we've been seeing. He's got a mustache and he's in the cutscenes saying, "You're going to be a god amongst men, kid." That guy is her father. I guess I could click that, but we're going to give her a comm link instead. Hi, Riley Leia. Welcome to the stream.
Hello?
Miss Wade, we're gonna get you out of there, but you're gonna have to move quickly.
I
Yeah,
need
Wade.
to get to my dad.
Where is he?
This part bothers me, though.
Facility. I've
I'll
never
explain
heard
in a
of it.
moment.
There isn't even a street address, just UTM coordinates. The entrances are all
So, her father
hidden, but I have
escaped
passcodes.
and wants her to follow, but only gave her
I've
coordinates.
already got the data.
And so she gave it to them just now.
Things first. Get to the roof. The hello's on the way.
You mean a helicopter?
Okay,
Can we
so
drive
where
and
she's
send
having a
my car
helicopter sent in
downstairs
to
in the
pick her
parking
up.
garage?
What, are you afraid of
Are you afraid of flying?
Kind of.
Kind of. So, even if you're afraid of flying,
Yeah, right.
would you reject this possible escape because of your fear? I feel like you would take what you can get. I feel like potentially flying would be a lot less frightening than dealing with these
Let's
guys.
go get my dad.
The replica and the ghosts and all that bullshit.
What?
Don't worry. Your father will be joining you as soon as we pick him up.
I mean, obviously
I'm
dealing
not
with your
going
fears
anywhere
can be
until I know
hard.
he's okay.
Hi, Shiloh. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking. But I would say that the professionals who are here to save you and have slaughtered the monsters that were, you know, holding you hostage, those guys are trying to get you out, and you don't want to listen to them? Like, come on, man. I got a little jiggy with it, and it costed me some health, but it's okay. Thank you for liking, Riley Leia. Super appreciate it. I totally fudged up there. And I wasted a perfectly good laser. That's okay. We're probably going to have to replace my pistols soon. Let's do that preemptively.
Mess around, do you?
Just make sure we get some ammo here for other weapons. What other guns are there here? There's the assault rifle. We'll take the laser beam and the submachine gun for now. Alright, so this is probably one of my favorite parts in the game. We get in the elevator, and we have this cheery music. This is the first time
Why are all the
the
floors lighting up?
soundtrack has relented.
Uh-oh.
All of a sudden, something wrong with the
Somebody's pressing
elevator.
call buttons. Get ready.
Get ready! They're ambushing us! As the music goes over it.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Hurry! But I want to get out and grab all the stuff in the rooms that we have to visit here. Maybe I should, did they both have assault rifles? No, I'll keep the submachine gun for now. Next floor, please. Also, why she got no shoes on? Why are you barefoot?
Here we go again.
Girl, get some shoes. Ow. I don't appreciate that, dude. Yeah, get him! Nice. I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it again. I love the sound of the bullet speeds catching back up to you when you exit slow-mo. The zipping sound is... I just appreciate it. I appreciate the sound design. They did a good job.
This sucks.
This sucks. You're telling me, girl. I like how they said I'm too fast. But really, I didn't step out of the elevator. So sometimes you can tell that they're just saying stuff to make you feel cool. But it's okay. For what it's worth, they did a pretty good job otherwise.
You don't have to kill everybody.
Yes, I do. That's how they programmed the game, Alice.
Sorry I freaked out. I'm just not...
Thank you for liking, Riley. I appreciate it.
What's going on? What happened to the power?
What happened to the power?
I'll wait here.
Sure you will, Alice. Great idea. Hang back in the dark, creepy elevator as the power goes out. I like how you can see this. Alma's in the elevator with her, and then it's gone. A new pathway has opened for us, but now we're all alone again, and the brevity has... or the levity has ended. Oh, they were trying to wait for me. I'm quick saving here because they didn't see me yet. Alright, cool. Oh. Okay, okay. I know that he's got a buddy nearby, right? Or am I crazy? I may be mucho loco. I think it's time to pick up an assault rifle. We're gonna drop back down here and grab one. Grab some ammo, I mean. Oh, thank you for liking, Riley. Could be a little redundant, but it's always good to make sure I thank people. Music's changed. This is gonna be locked. Yeah, you can't even open it. Gotcha. Alright, we are now on interval 7. We are over halfway percent through the game. Halfway percent. And I believe that the very last chapter only has like one mission in it.
How did we get separated? Remember the power...
I don't know how we got separated,
And the
Alice.
next thing I knew, I was
Maybe it
riding
was
to
the
top
freaky
floor and you were
ghost.
gone.
You should have a visual on the evac chopper.
Boom!
Oh my god!
So maybe she did have a right.
This is crazy.
Maybe she did have a reason to be afraid of the helicopters then.
Your dad will be fine. You're the one I'm worried about. You just need to calm down.
Sorry.
Now here's a bad guy. Helicopter. We're gonna try sniping some of them before they all get off the helicopter. This one? Oh, we didn't hit him. That's okay. We got those guys. We're out of laser ammo, though. But now we don't have to worry about them shooting at us from across the thing. There's still going to be other enemies, but at least we don't have to worry about them specifically. Interesting. I haven't seen any of the enemies yet. I thought normally they're here by now. I should go check the helipad for ammo. Yeah, a bunch of assault rifle ammo. That's what I needed. And then I need something to replace my laser with later.
Welcome to F.E.A.R Technology Corporation. Visitors must consult by authorized cabin staff.
Get the guys in the elevator with a grenade. One of them didn't die, though. Oh, shit. Ooh, that one was right by my face. Very happy that one didn't land. Let's use a med kit because we don't need to be so stingy. We're at full med kits right now. Let's grab the penetrator, which is the railgun, by the way. Just so you don't think I'm talking about something else.
Miss Wade, can you hear me?
Oh, I wanted to see if I could do a cool jump there, but it didn't work.
Look, I'm willing to let you ride along to pick up your father, but you're putting yourself in a lot of
There's a
danger
pistol
right
here. Will I have another one? I don't think I will.
Those soldiers are looking for you. If they capture you again, they're going to interrogate you, and believe me, their methods are very unpleasant.
Their methods are unpleasant.
Stubborn little bitch, isn't she?
Hey Alice, how you doing? What exciting weapons are left to find? So we also found. Actually, wait, I'm trying to think. There's like some kind of grenade launcher we get later on, but the grenades explode on impact. I think we've used the rocket launcher briefly. I'm trying to think. There's honestly not like too many weapons in this game, but the weapons that are in there are amazing. But I think they only have like one of each. Oh, there's also the burst, what is it? Burst round AUG type gun, the AUG. That's the sniper of the game, besides the laser beam. And then Extraction Point, the game's expansion, adds 2 new weapons. It adds a laser beam, like a consistently firing laser beam, which is really fun to use on the tougher enemies. And then it also adds a minigun, and the minigun is insane. And we are going to be playing Extraction Point after I beat the main campaign, just because it is so much, it is so cool. And they amp up the horror, they amp up the action. There's a larger variety of environments in Extraction Point, and it's bleaker, if you could somehow imagine that. Now we're fighting literal robots. We're fighting literal Skynet drones. I like how Armacam is pulling out all of their prototypes to stop us from finding the truth. They're like, I don't care how many patents we're exposing to the public right now. We gotta shoot these police officers. But yeah, Armacam, the farther you get in the games, the more you start realizing how Umbrella Corps they are. Like how much larger of a scale they are than you might have originally anticipated. Because at first it's like they're just a weapons manufacturer, but then it turns out they have, you know, the influence of politicians, and then in F.E.A.R 2 and 3, they're actively making like a military presence in certain parts of this city, which they continue exploring. I love my heavy thudding footsteps on the ventilation system right there. They really thought about all the things my dirty little feet would be on and made sounds for it. They just did such a great job. In my opinion, I love the sound design, both from the soundtrack and the actual in-game audio. One of the few qualms I have, besides elements of the story regarding plot holes, which we'll get to when we beat the game, is that the fully automatic weapons never seem to actually be fully automatic. So, like, if I were to only tap the left click for this assault rifle, I would still fire 3 bullets every single time, which is really annoying. I would like to just have it be normal. But considering how much they butchered guns in 2, and they didn't sound as good, it's kind of like a whatever thing at this point. Like, you could have other things worse with your game than this. It's just a little nitpick thing I have. I just don't know why the guns were programmed like that, because it makes me feel slightly more inaccurate despite having a long-range weapon. Also, damn, the drone killed me. It killed me dead. I deserved it. You know, I need to use the penetrator. Awesome, we killed those guys before they even got through the window. I think there's another replica up here. No? Did I kill him already? Huh? No, there's got to be a different one, right? And I like how the public is slowly becoming aware of what's going on here. And if you think about it, everywhere else outside of Armacam and the facilities we've been to are going through their regular day, just hearing gunfire from this vicinity constantly. Also, I love this segment. There's a bit where they're coming up the stairwell, and I'm already at the top, waiting for them. My little morsels. I don't want them to see me immediately. Come on. I'm literally standing on him right now. Look at that gushing, bro. Yeah, bro was literally my footstool to success and murdering his friend. Was there only 2 there? No! Blood was hiding! I guess I killed them too early, and then dude was like scared of coming up. Or just wanted to wait for me, but I don't think he was looking the right direction. Bro, you messed up. So yeah, even though this AI is amazing most of the time, I will say I've had occasional bouts of it being weird. Only on one instance did I ever have the AI stand still in an open spot instead of looking at me. But the moment he saw me, he went back to normal, and it was weird. Also, this is going to open up. There's going to be a bunch of soldiers here just waiting for me. Reloading. Oh, yo, his submachine gun took me out. That is insane. I also just picked up the armor kit, so I'm surprised that got me. Let's get the assault rifle out. I'm fully loaded. Oh, what? No, I loaded as I was getting murdered. Okay, cool. They didn't... Oh, I was so nervous. I was so worried that I fucked up. Alright, I set up a little trap for them this time. No, you die! You die, motherfucker! Idiot. Whew. Okay. This is another great little fight here. We're gonna set up a trip mine. I grabbed his gun in midair just now. Tell me that isn't the coolest shit. Only for ammo, but it was awesome. Which, by the way, you can literally grab guns while they're floating in midair after the enemy drops them, and then swap them out with your current weapon. It is really cool. And I used to do that in a couple of rooms. Like, I would just, like, practice killing everyone and then grabbing their weapon for ammo in the middle of it. I think there was a weapon I'm missing too. I failed to mention earlier, but I'm not sure. I know that there's only like one shotgun, one set of pistols, one assault rifle, one SMG. How many hours do I think I've put into this game? So, GOG tells me 40. I'm willing to wager that at least, like, if I'm being overly generous, probably half of it is maybe time I left at AFK, but I have a lot of time on the Steam version as well. Also, that was Alice. She took off in the car over there. But if I... You know what? Let's check. I'm curious. So, I know that on GOG it says 40 hours. I put a lot of time into the GOG one initially. But I just kept playing it because I really love that game. And then, at one point, I had the unedited, unmodded version on GOG. Including when I was younger. So, I got into F.E.A.R later, but I played F.E.A.R 2 initially. And I played F.E.A.R 2 a couple of times. I even went back and played it again after getting into F.E.A.R. But I do remember wanting to play F.E.A.R because I would watch gameplay of F.E.A.R 1. And even though at the time I liked F.E.A.R 2, I would still think to myself, I think I would rather play this game. Like, I think this one looks kind of better than what I'm playing right now. Even though the one that I was playing, F.E.A.R 2, had better texture work, I guess. And character models looked a lot better. And there was a lot of post-processing effects and all of that. But the gameplay looked cooler. The guns sounded cooler. The music was a lot more exciting. But I continued trying to play horror games until I was like a teenager. And then I just messed my brain up too hard off of Amnesia, Cry of Fear, and Condemned specifically. And then I just never played horror games for a long time after playing those games when they were newer. But then F.E.A.R helped me kind of get back into it. And then it got me into horror in general, like with movies. And I just like really started trying to catch up on a lot of stuff that I hadn't been playing over time, whether that was older stuff or newer. And of those things, I always wanted to play F.E.A.R. So that was like the first thing I gravitated towards once I was reminded of how much I wanted to play it. It's just, it had been years. I was like in middle school when I played F.E.A.R 2. Because that game was like, what, 2009? Right? Yeah, February 10th, 2009. How old was I? I was like 14. Crazy. Now I'm fucking old. I'm 15 years older. Anyway. But yeah, after playing F.E.A.R 2, I was like, well, what's F.E.A.R 1 like? So I went back and played that years later. But I had always wanted to play it. And then when F.E.A.R 3 came out, I played it. And at the time, I liked it, but I don't know if I really like F.E.A.R 3 anymore, specifically. My brother and I played it together. And that game's interesting because one player plays the current character I'm on, and the other player, spoiler alert, plays Paxton, the Cannibal Psycho. Psychic? Cannibal Psycho Psychic. I meant to say that. I think there's a car that's going to come up here. No, they're all waiting for me to the left, right? Don't flush me out! I'm not a piece of poo for you to throw away. That didn't kill anybody, unfortunately. Alright, that did, though. Trying to get a little more accuracy by crouching. Grab that med kit. Hi, that real guy. Thank you for stopping by. But F.E.A.R was kind of what helped me, I almost said ooze, which would still be accurate in some sense. It helped me ease my way back into horror after being divorced from it for a very long time. Because I had played Dead Space when I was growing up. That game was so intense, dude. I still think that's probably one of the scariest games I've still ever played. Also... Oh, that didn't kill you? Are you kidding me? Don't shoot me, mister. Daring. But it worked. Looks like they killed some of the Armacam facility members, which honestly, I don't feel very bad for them. Hello, Zibble. Good to see you again. Hey, how are you doing, that real guy? That totally real guy. Contact! But yeah, after playing F.E.A.R, I was just like, honestly, even to this day, I got murdered by someone else there, hilariously. But even to this day, I'm still kind of obsessed with this game. Just everything that went into it. And the aesthetics of the game, and also the failed potential that this series could have had, but then chose to squander, unfortunately. Because F.E.A.R as a concept is so cool. And I'm going to spoil minor elements of the series for you. I would say really only the second game is worth playing. Or sorry, the first game. What am I saying? The first game is the only one that's super worth playing. Everything else is only justifiable via your fandom to it. Like, I think that that they're okay games, but they're just not very good F.E.A.R games. And I try not to say that a lot, because I think games can be very varied and different between sequels. But they just lost the plot, and I mean that. Even though I'm sure the people worked really hard on those games, there was just like a lot of corporate oversight on them that kind of led them the wrong way.
This way. It's good to see you in one piece.
Thanks, guys.
Make out later. Just get that
You can
bird
make
in
out
there.
later. Just get that bird in the air. But yeah, so what I'm really unsettled by is we have this awesome premise of the F.E.A.R group. And I'm spoiling elements of the series by talking about this really quick. First Encounter Assault Recon. They're meant to combat the supernatural via combat with modern technology, right? Hi, Finn. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Why did we keep focusing on Alma and the clones? Why didn't we break off and make a new threat? Possibly still done with Armacam. You could do that. And I like Alma. I liked that she was the focus, but in retrospect, F.E.A.R is just incredibly underdeveloped as a concept, because we only see them in the context of the Alma situation, right? And Project Origin. What if they deal with other ghosts? What if they deal with vampires? What if they deal with all kinds of paranormal stuff that we just haven't gotten to see? Because they just decided to focus on Alma, right? Second of all, F.E.A.R 2, you don't play as F.E.A.R, you play as Delta Force, right? And they have nothing to do with the team. Well, they have a part to play in the plot, but you're not even playing F.E.A.R, and you don't even see F.E.A.R or hear about F.E.A.R that much, right? We only hear about F.E.A.R when we're getting caught up to the plot of where we're carrying off from. And then 3 makes even less sense why it's called F.E.A.R, because the only thing that's left about F.E.A.R is Jin, who's that psychic girl on our team, and our main character, Point Man. There's characters from this game, but there's no one else from the F.E.A.R unit. It's almost like F.E.A.R just doesn't exist after the first game. And it's just really frustrating. Because I feel like the organization could have been more fully realized, right?
In the middle of the Randall Meyer Industrial
and they just never did.
The place has been shut down for years.
Why there?
Like, everything that's good about the F.E.A.R organization in the game world is in this game, and that's it. And that sucks.
Kind of underground military complex.
And in the second game, we just play, like, military dudes that are working jointly with F.E.A.R,
Something to do with Origin.
but they're not F.E.A.R. I feel so stupid saying F.E.A.R so many times. I fear I'm going crazy. Oh, we're going down! So they rescued me from the facility, and now we are moving on to the end game. So we're near the end. I think we only have 2 more intervals with several missions in between them. We've been shot down on our way to our location, and we crashed a little bit farther away. They're trying to prevent us from reaching the facility that Harlan Wade has escaped to.
These guys ain't fucking around.
These guys ain't fucking around. Now, I don't know if I've played all of the data yet, but they have talked a little bit about how Alma was forced to have children, one of which is being Paxton. But I don't know if they went into the details of how just yet. So yeah, we have to leave these two. So this occurs throughout her lifetime, right? And she's older than that. We're only seeing the little girl Alma for now. We haven't seen any other manifestations of Alma yet. But I say it like there isn't just one like... I probably spoiled the fact that that's not her only form. But no, in the lore, she's actually older. Than what she's portraying right now. Not that much older, but that's unfortunate regardless. And yeah, they also kind of, even though they focus a lot on Alma, they kind of ruin her character in sequels. In a couple of very controversial decisions. Yeah, I agree. Which is like, you could argue maybe she didn't have as much character, but her development was really good, like learning about what she had to go through throughout this game. They haven't seen me yet, but I think they heard me. Oh, the big guy saw me. I've been exposed! But yeah, Alma deserved better, man. And they did her kind of dirty. Like, they had concepts that were interesting. But they just kind of went at it with reckless abandon. And made a whole bunch of insane decisions regarding the story of the game. Making a coffee and getting a dustpan. No problem, Gov. Hope that you enjoy your coffee. And I did not know he was coming in right behind me. Oops. I'm just trying to walk around him while getting some shots in. That part's blocked off for now. Hope you enjoy your coffee, by the way, Ghost Jen. Okay, we got him. We're gonna... Oh, shit. Whoo! I didn't even know that guy was hiding over there. Shotgun ammo, very nice. Oh, shit. We're gonna drop down here and then get up there in a moment. You thought, man. You fucking thought. You thought it was gonna be that easy, man. I think they're above me somewhere. Oh, I just walked right into the lions then. Not chill. Awesome. Ooh, that could have been better, but it also could have been worse, you know? I guess it could always be worse, right, guys? I feel like I might have missed ammo somewhere. Is it in here? No. I thought I had more grenades. Yeah, this is the part I'm familiar with. And I'm missing grenades I would normally have here. Well, that's annoying. I needed to persuade the giant mech to come in. Oh, it's free slow-mo, awesome. Oh shit, I forgot he could just go through the wall like that. I need to retreat here a little bit. Woo! Mamma mia! We made it. We made it, gamers. We survived. Maybe I could beat this game tonight. I wonder how long I've been on. Hello, Goth Akira. Cool name, in my opinion. Very awesome name. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. I didn't need to use my gun there, but I did. What an awesome grenade attempt. I'm fairly certain I have to jump on this right here. Oh, wow! I got obliterated in mid-air. Wowie. I'm playing F.E.A.R. Thank you for asking. F.E.A.R. is an old shooter from 2005 where you have to fight clones being controlled by a psychic. And the psychic is best friends with a scary ghost. Hello, Kronos. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. How are you doing today? Foxy Akira, good to see you. I need to get out of the line of sight of the sniper to my right. I don't know why they started flying. That's hilarious. Hello, Kronos. How are you doing today? There's the sniper. Now he's a skeleton. There's the other one. Skeleton time. If you don't know why I'm saying skeleton time, my laser beam rips the flesh off their bones and leaves only their bony remains. I'm good, thanks. And you, bro? I'm pretty good. Had a work from home day, relaxed while working. Now I get to game and be here with you guys. And then recently got back from a vacay where I was seeing my family. I did not want to slow-mo just yet. They did not expect that their friend would be obliterated so soon. Oh, thank you. How are you doing? You said you're good. What are you up to? Skeleton? I'm turning these clones into Halloween decorations. I know that there's someone else up here, but I don't know where. Is there only one? Is that his skeleton right there? No, that's a living enemy. Awesome, now he's a skeleton. to be honest, trying to wake up. Well, I hope I can help you with that. Thank you for choosing to try and wake up here with us. Very nice of you, Kronos. Did you wake up from a nap? Or is it morning time for you? Hello, Fluffy Tora. How are you doing today? Wait a minute. You're someone I know, aren't you? Although, I might need a reminder of the name from previously, because I know that you're someone who changed your name. Oh, hey, Pancakes, good to see you. Missed you, man. Pancat, how's it going? Oh, here's the buddy. Are you doused in maple syrup, brother? Because I'm about to eat you up. Why'd I say that? Why'd I say that? Chill, Ghastly. And you remember my OG name. Yeah. Kawaii Pancat. Sorry, I knew that you were someone who changed their name, but I don't like to be forgetful. I try to remember people if I can. Alright, we're just wiping the floor with these guys. What a bunch of fucking morons, am I right? My human brain is better than 100 cannibal psychic controlled brains. Well, I say human, I'm undead, so... Ooh, big explosive weapon! Let's grab that. So now we have a sniper, a grenade launcher, and a shotgun. What's up, dog? And I'm doing good. How are you? Missed you too. I'm okay. Work has been insane recently. But it seems like it's gonna chill out soon, so I'm hoping for the best, you know? Boom, easy. Those guys got demolished! Thank you for liking, by the way. Thank you for stopping by. Ooh, all the delicious sniper rifle ammo just sitting on the floor for me to... Eat! Off the floor. Is there no more? Okay, I picked up even more ammo for my laser. Oh, there's enemies over here. Fuck! Oh, I messed up. There's enemies on the other side of the window here. Ooh, he grazed me with one of his death shots there. I cannot see shit through all the smoke I'm casting with my gunfire, but found him. Oh, the first game you bought in VR is Resident Evil 4? That's really cool. Is it the remake or the OG? Is the OG in... Oh, really? Awesome. That's cool. I've wanted to play the Wii version of 4. I've only done one playthrough of 4, but I would like to revisit it. Especially because I never beat the expansions, like with Ada Wong. Separate Ways, I never beat Separate Ways OG. My fave RE game, 4? 4 is awesome. I love a lot of the RE games. I like 1 through 4, both OG and Remake. I haven't beat Remake before, though. 5 was fun. I played that with my friend. Even though 6 was pretty negatively received, and there's still elements of the game I'm not a fan of, I still find it enjoyable.
Is this who you're looking for?
That is who I'm looking for.
She smells nice.
But Alice is incapable of doing anything right now. And we're probably not going to see her for a little bit. I like how we've seamlessly transferred to a dream world here. Something was in the elevator and I missed it. I guess the elevator went bye-bye.
She told me so many things.
Uh-oh. Looks like Alice has been nibbled on. Ooh, we're getting teleported around. We're seeing young Alma. She's pushing us away. It seems like the hallway is only getting further and further. Sorry, we have to shoot some ghosts here. Yes, there's actual ghost enemies in the game. Unfortunately, they're the only paranormal enemy in the game. For the base game. Which I feel like this game could have used more spooky stuff, but it's okay. Ada Wong expansion was amazing. Yeah, I want to play that. You're on your professional run, which kind of made me into kind of a madman. Oh, okay. So are you trying to, like, speed run the game? Welcome back, Ghost Jen. Good to see you. We got some creepy Alma visions. And then the game is implying that Paxton has eaten Alice Wade, the blonde girl we rescued earlier. Nibble, nibble, nibble. And then we did a bunch of rooftop sniping with our laser. And we made a bunch of Halloween decorations. I appreciate that we actually get some outdoors maps here. After you finish that, if you start the game again, get more outfits for Leon and Ashley. Yeah. I like the outfit for Ashley a lot. But all of Leon's fits are pretty cool too. Guys, this is a cool little spooky moment right here. There's a TV sequestered over here. And we see footage of her in a lab. Give it back. I love that. You can totally miss that. It's really cool that they just left that there for us. Then over here, she's on the other side of the gate waiting for us. Ashley was annoying to you at times for some reason. Maybe it's because she's always going, Leon, help! Boom! Get evaporated, bro. We, by the way, have a grenade launcher that explodes on impact. Very nice. Left a lot of spaghetti. Leon, help! Although I never had an issue with that personally. I guess gaming has just, like, ruined my brain, so you kind of get desensitized to things like that. But I have not evolved from not having gamer peeves at all. Because I will very vocally talk about stupid shit in video games that does not matter, but will still probably annoy me. But despite flaws that games have, I don't know if I would necessarily want to change every game to be the most optimized version of itself. Because there's something about games that are representative of the times they're released. And I really appreciate seeing how design philosophy has changed over time in regards to gameplay and gameplay mechanics and how the player can have a good time engaging with the game. Now, you could argue sometimes these things have not changed for the better, a la hella microtransactions in games and all that. Oh, and there's a mech right there. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I would not want games to be changed. I'm just rambling, by the way. I'm not trying to make it so deep. My apologies. But yeah, I will definitely confess that there are things that greatly annoy me in regards to gaming. Just the quirks and silly things that can happen in the process of playing a game, you know? Because not every game's perfect, and sometimes those flaws stand out pretty well. What are you boyin'? But I love that guy. I can listen to him talk all the time. You hear about Discord going publicly traded? Do you mean like on the stock market? Like girl zombies going to eat you? Oh yeah, that was funny. That was funny. She's like, Leon, what are you doing? Which I think it's a little funny whenever moments like that get added to a game. Activision Blizzard's, I almost read that as Blee-EO, taking over too. Activision ruins everything! Even though they were responsible for producing a lot of good games, I would say that they ruin a lot too. Blizzard as well. Blizzard used to be godly, and they've thrown it all away for market shares. Because you could have had those market shares and not have to sell your soul. And that's something that game companies just don't realize, but no, they're just so ruthless that they have to try and ruin every market that comes in their path so that they have very little to no competition. EA is, I would say, probably like, you know, if you asked me several years ago who was worse, Blizzard or EA, I would probably say EA. If only because they hadn't had a scandal as massive as something like Blizzard went through in 2018 and 2019. Which is ridiculous, and I'm not trying to defend that in any way. But yeah, I would say EA is like corporately shrewd to a way that is harmful for other studios. Whereas Blizzard is like comically evil at this point. Like, I could say some of the things that were said in that lawsuit, which I'm not gonna, just because it's a little weird. But absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe stuff like that was even allowed. I'm like, it makes you think that has the Illuminati just started penetrating our game systems? To some degree, I think they already have. Like, Call of Duty's already so popular, and that game is funded by the military. I mean, at least it used to be. I don't know about now. Now it's so far removed from the military era, and it's all about ninja Black Ops assassins, which, not that I'm a fan necessarily of the cultural impact of Call of Duty, but those games were fun. Even though politically and sensitively I think they're abhorrent. I played, you know, and I went into Call of Duty wanting to like it again, and I think I will always like the titles of it that I played. But after a certain point, it just totally jumped the shark, and it just seemed so stupid. And I'm not trying to disparage anyone who plays Call of Duty or seem pretentious, like anyone who plays it is like part of some kind of system, because I don't believe in that necessarily. People just want to play games, you know. But I wanted to get into Call of Duty because the new games looked really fun, and I thought the gameplay looked crazy. So I get Modern Warfare 2, and I start the game, and it basically starts off with a mimicry of a real-life event that happened, but then recontextualizes it to be part of the cool Ninja Black Ops story. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like you're trying to make what happened seem cool, or give me some kind of propaganda that I'm not eating. Not that I'm necessarily a fan of of the other person either, but I think that diplomatically and politically it was just insane. I'm referencing that one, the time... Okay, I really don't want to get too political, I'm so sorry. But there was, and I'm only mentioning this because I found it incredibly distasteful in the game. There's a car that's going to crash down here, so we're going to take a shortcut to the right. So, it mimics the bombing of the Iranian military leader Soleimani, something like that. And I'm not going to act like I know the whole situation, which is why I don't want to get too into the politics of it. But I just thought that was such a ridiculous decision for our government to make. And then to have a video game make light of it and be like, yeah, the sexy ghost man with the skull mask, he called that airstrike in. Isn't that funny? And at first it was so absurd I thought it was kind of funny, right? Because I was like, no way, are you kidding me? This is the angle they're going for? But that's not even like that important in the grand scheme of the game, which is even weirder. So it's like they just made this propaganda. They were like, yeah, no, it's cool that we just randomly bombed a potential enemy. That's really cool. Don't you want to slide and shoot them? Don't you want to be Nicki Minaj sliding and killing terrorists? Like, CSGO offends me less at that point, and you literally get to play as a terrorist, you know, so... I'm not gonna... I don't want to get too into the politics, though. I just thought that that time period was really insane, and then to go back and play Modern Warfare 2, and then see them doing that, I'm like, this is what you guys have been doing all along. You guys have been trying to make me think that all this shit the Illuminati is up to is cool. I say the Illuminati in a blanket term. I don't really believe in the Illuminati. But I believe in bad decisions. And you can't make bad decisions look cool just by putting it in a video game. I will say, it looked cool, but whether it is cool, you know, maybe I'm a little sensitive in that regard, because I'll deal with a bunch of other bullshit. I've played Postal 2 and Harvester, and for some reason, those games offended me less than Modern Warfare 2 Remake. I don't know why. I can deal with all of the disparaging, irreverent humor in Harvester. Totally fine. I don't know why I can handle it and can't handle Modern Warfare 2. Maybe it's because it's an event, I lived through it, and I was really stressed out about. But yeah, I just can't believe that happened, so. Yeah, War Crimes is cool. See, guys, Tora's onto something, aka Pancakes. Haven't you played Hearts of Iron 4? Everyone knows War Crimes are cool, buddy. But yeah, I'm sorry for my crazy rant there. What? Ate the numbers, Mason? See, that game is so over the top that I think it's kind of funny. In retrospect, I thought it was cool, like at the time. But looking back at it, I can forgive it as being like a fictional conspiracy that's really fun and engage in. Sorry, I'm not speaking right. It's a fun fictional conspiracy that also engages with the plot of a previous game that doesn't share the same title. So, I thought that was cool. I thought the whole Reznov plotline was fun. Well, I'm glad. But I wouldn't want that to be something I'm known for either. It's just hard not to talk about it sometimes. Yeah, fair. Because I don't want to have to be asked, like, what's my input on that either. I only want to talk about it if I'm interested in it. I'll talk about it privately, right? But I won't talk about it, I don't want to make this like a pedestal. Is that good? I think this game is very good. And it is spooky! Also, hello, Derek. I didn't mean to miss you there. How are you doing? Gmod? No, this is not Gmod. That's a funny question. This is F.E.A.R. But this game was kind of released around the Half-Life era, so... back when games were still good like that. And yeah, and there's just, I don't know. Even though I would say that there's some egregious, like, symbolism and comparisons you could draw with older Call of Duty titles, I would say some of them still handled the topic with pizzazz and weren't entirely propaganda. Like, World at War, for example, even though it's obviously just a linear shooter and you don't really have control of very much, in regards to choices, the game is still, pretty negative on war in general. Like, it tries to sympathize with everyone. Which, you know, I'm not necessarily going to say I didn't light up the Nazis with the Molotov at the end, which I totally did. But I like how the game doesn't relish in unnecessary brutality. It does somewhat revel in brutality, but not unnecessary brutality. And that was something I found very interesting about World at War. Because most of the time, Call of Duty's not like that. Most of the time, Call of Duty's like, we're going to kill them all, and we're going to be cold-hearted about it, you know? That's what was so crazy about Call of Duty 4, because I don't think that it... I think at the time, that was like the darkest representation of military fiction in a video game. Now, we did have military fiction in games prior to that, but that was like delving into the moral gray aspect of like special ops and maybe going, you know, a little outside of the law to do stuff, which was an interesting perspective at the time. But now that's like almost the norm. Like, everything has to be CIA, Black Ops, ninjas. Nicki Minaj is fighting Ghostface and Lilith from Diablo, and they're all, it looks like fucking Borderlands at this point. Secret agents, Nicki Minaj. I will say, though, the Nicki Minaj skin did look really good. Just gonna be honest. Just being real with y'all. Alright, no. I forgot that they come up here and they Shrek'd me a second ago. See, I love the range on this shotgun. Thank you for liking the stream, Finn. I really appreciate it. I also like the shark on your head. Sharks terrify me, though. IRL. Like, I think they're really cool, but Jesus Christ, I don't even want to be... I don't want to be in the vicinity of one if there isn't a whole bunch of plexiglass involved. We are very close to the end, gamers. And if I haven't found the logs that explain what happened to Alma a little more specifically, I will recap with you guys. My YouTube should just be Ghastly Ghoul. I could check for you real quick. What was it? If you type at Ghastly Ghoul 2675, that's my YouTube. It's Solid Snake, which, by the way, I've been thinking about playing Metal Gear on stream, but I don't know if there's as many people on here that would watch it, but I've been really tempted to. That is also a series that I've really wanted to play, but actually haven't played yet. So I think that could be fun to do on stream for the first time. Thank you, GhostJam, for sharing that. I super appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Governor. I have not picked up the dual pistols yet. Shame. Wait, naked or Solid Snake? Sorry. I'm slacking as tidying. You don't have to be sorry for that. It's nice of you to do it, but you don't have to. Like, I'm not going to hold you to it. You know, and be like, you didn't link my fucking stream earlier. Unfriended band. I got you, bro. It's all good. But thank you for always helping, though. It's sweet of you. I say always. I mean, thank you for helping me a lot. L mods. I appreciate it. Alright, let's Kobe some grenades. That grenade was a total waste. You didn't see that? I call redo. Oh! God damn, they bodied me, bro. Kobe, this one? Uh-oh. That was not Kobe. That was awesome. Okay, we have giant weapons we can use here. Death, blood, blood. We'll get some more. Oh, I'm glad you liked the video. Hope you enjoy. It's especially good because this game looks beautiful at higher resolutions, so I hope you enjoy. Despite when the game came out, of course, I think it's beautiful. And don't you say it's not. I don't take dissenting opinions on this one, guys. Not on this one. Okay? Not on my beautiful, beloved F.E.A.R. It's like how you'll talk shit with your boys, but you never make fun of someone from your family. Obviously, some people will make fun of everyone. But that's just the kind of logic we're operating on here, right? F.E.A.R 3 had co-op mode. And some people argue that that was like the downfall of the series. I would say that it was an interesting concept. I just wish that they didn't end with it. And I wish that they had straightened out their normal game first before they went and did an experimental co-op game. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We can't have everything. But you know what? We got one almost perfect game. And then 2 decent games, but failures as sequels. And these are just my hot takes as a fan. Obviously, there are people that enjoy the sequels. I, in some ways, do enjoy the sequel. Sorry, sequels. But I don't think I will enjoy any of them like I enjoy this one. Get the shotgun guy out. There's going to be some guys coming from the other direction. Can I make it, or did I already miss my opportunity? Yeah, I have time to take a right here and jump over. And then go behind them. Beautiful. Dude, I got a double whammy right there. Sweet collateral. Oh, baby, a triple! I really want to see if I can get a triple collateral sometime in this. I have, well, I think I did earlier with the shotgun. It's so fun getting a tightly bundled group of enemies. Oh, there's our buddy Jankowski.
She's close now.
She's close now.
Her presence is strong here.
I like how he persists as a character despite not really being very helpful when he was alive. But he's sort of like our personal little ghoul wandering around and giving us brief hints about the plot. Now we are descending into the depths of Armacham. We are now getting to the more sci-fi side of the game. We've gone through the sewers, we've gone through Armacham offices, all the way to the tippy top where we rescued Alice. Then we went through the slums. Now we are entering the underground facility in which they have buried Alma. That guy has a huge grenade launcher, so I need to kill him. Doink! Ari did well with the co-op campaign. Yes, I'm not. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not entirely opposed to the co-op necessarily. It's the other things they did with the game as well. Like the tone totally changed. It was more reliant on cutscenes than ever. And cutscenes aren't bad, but this was a very fluid style of game that was able to keep the plot up without really stopping the pace of the game. That's what was so cool about it. Or you can just ask not to shoot you with the grenade launcher. Totally fair. You remember playing the co-op with my brother? I played the co-op with my brother too, and I have nothing but positive memories about that time. But then going back and then playing F.E.A.R 1 last, and then realizing what I've been missing out on and what they weren't giving me, made me feel a little sad. You know, like what we could have had. And I don't normally feel that way. A lot of the time I'm just kind of like, well, the past is the past and the games are, you know, what they are. But if you guys didn't know, Warner Brothers Studios got shut down recently. And the people in Warner Brothers Studios were responsible for the F.E.A.R franchise, as well as the Condemned Criminal Origins franchise. I say Criminal Origins. I don't think the second one has Criminal Origins in its name. That's just the first one. But yeah, the Condemned games were really cool. And they shut down recently. And Monolith hadn't really done anything but work on, what was it? I think it was like, was it The Walking Dead? Like zombie survival game? Like a shooter? They worked on some kind of zombie survival shooter, but only to do fixes. It just sucks what happened to them. Ooh. Hello, Miss Sora. But yeah, a lot of this is in retrospect. I appreciate the games that came out in their own way. And while I don't have as much of a negative reaction to how they handled Alma as some people do, I still think it's a bit shameful, considering how. Oh yeah, I knew the invisible guys were gonna come out. I just forgot when. Is he trying to spin kick me? Oh, hi, dude. Okay, nice. I'm playing F.E.A.R. Awesome first-person shooter horror game from 2005. Where, imagine mixing up the Matrix with the Grudge. Pretty crazy combo, right? How does it work? I don't know, but it does! And it's so good. Look at that! Dude just front flipped over the rail, over the corner there. Boom! Thank you for the 69. Spin kick you? Oh, what if all of the invisible guys are Resident Evil like Leon clones? That'd be crazy. Plot twist. Who does he think he is? Leon? Man, went for spin kick and got zapped. Yeah, bro. Also, I love how we can see Armacam employees here fighting against a mech that has betrayed them. Because I assume the mechs are controlled by Replica somehow. But yeah, there's so many elements of the themes of this game that I think are really interesting. Like, weapons manufacturing, Frankenstein-style sci-fi, supernatural horror. I also like that it's in a very relatable... It starts off grounded, at least. It seems like a grounded setting. Oh, that guy didn't even know I was there. Dude, how'd you miss me there? Alright, we're getting in a slow-mo fight with this dude. We're trying to kill him with our grenade launcher. Oh, we need to reload. I can't see shit, bro. Hi, Rat King Yoshi. Bro, I can't see nothing. But, dude, having a semi-automatic grenade launcher, this thing is insane. And they explode on impact. Crazy. Crazy weapon, dude. Oh, there's another one over here. Almost forgot. You thought I'd forget? Nah, buddy. We're gonna throw a grenade and then explode it with the explosion of our... Or detonate it with the explosion of our grenade launcher. Oopsie. That's what I meant to say. Oh, Jesus. I literally have no more slow-mo. So I'm like trying to dodge the rockets here. He's gonna blow up the car eventually. Hit him with the grenade there. Come on. Awesome. Yeah, we're fighting mini Metal Gears. A weapon has surpassed Metal Gear. One of the things that I do like about the second game is that we get to pilot one of these and they give it dual miniguns on each arm. Does it jump the shark of the tone of this game? Yeah. Is it awesome? Yeah. It's one of the... Yeah, it's really cool. It's one of the few things that I thought was a nice addition. Uh-oh, I walked right to the open where they're gonna murder me. I gotta be careful. Oh, dude. They double teamed me there real good. I gotta go to the left this time, gamers. Left side! Let's go. This way! Bro felt like doing a little flip. Literal chunks, dude. That's all that's left of them. Are those the Leons from earlier? Yeah, they're the Leons from earlier. Love it. And thank you for chilling with us, Kronos. The struggle! Miss Sora, are you doing okay today? I can't read that name, bro. I can't read that. Thank you for the 6K likes and the 70 views. Super appreciate it, guys. We found the secret hidden panel. And now we're gaining secret access to the lair beyond. We're gonna grab the penetrator for heavy damages. Is there an enemy? Is there an enemy here? I can't remember. I guess it's just Burb. Guns. We probably have some of the coolest guns in the game right now. We have the penetrator, which shoots giant foot-long rail spikes and can pin the enemy to walls. We have laser, which I don't know the technical name for it. It rips the flesh off people's bones and turns them into a Halloween decoration. And then the best shotgun in video game ever. Sorry, Doom fans. Sit the fuck down. The Havoc is way cooler. Just saying. I am incredibly biased here. Guys, here's one of my favorite creepy scenes in the game. We enter the elevator, and we get dumped into a bloodbath with a chute that's dropping skeletons in. Which is awesome. This, like, what is this? Saw? amazing. But if we go and swim through the blood, and we look over here, Alma's waiting. That's our first sign that that's her true form, not the original one we've seen, the little child running around. What a creepy reveal. I love this game. Can I please go down now? Am I stuck? Do I have to swim up? Did I fuck the game up? Bro, I was having my cool freaky moment. Let me go down. What is wrong with the game, bro? Is everything okay? What the Sigma? Can I please go down? Dude? Hello? Okay, there we go. I've never had that be so glitchy in my life. What the hell, dude? Don't fail me now, F.E.A.R. You've been doing so good for me. Literally, up until 2 seconds ago. I don't think I've ever had a game-breaking issue with F.E.A.R. Aside from that one. And the only time I've really seen the AI be stupid is like one time where they were just kind of standing while they knew I was nearby, and then continued just staring at a wall. That only happened to me one time. They've made questionable decisions before, but I usually like reduced it to a slower reaction time. Okay, and we haven't even left the elevator yet. We're getting closer to the truth, gamers! We're getting closer to the end. I can almost taste it. Please, am I not going down? I guess it just takes a long time. They're watching the paint dry. Duh! Hey, Star, good to see you, by the way. How are you doing? Alma in her creepy, bloody room right there. She's so cool. She's so awesome! You can't tell me she isn't. The only ghosts in games that I've seen that even come close to Alma are like the ghosts from Visage. I would say Lucy is almost in the same vein from Visage. However, we don't spend as much individual time with learning about Lucy in that game as we do learning about Alma in this game. Like, we get to know a lot about Alma's unfair, fucked up past and how poorly she was treated. Good, hi friends. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, Star. You doing okay? Uh-oh. Do I even have cover here? I think I screwed up. I screwed up. Yup. Oopsie. Let's run to the left over here. And try to make a run for it down the middle. Oh yes, didn't sleep last night, so now I gotta stay up. Why you gotta stay up, bro? Dang. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, we made it. I forgot about that part. I could have taken a shortcut over here that would have been safer, but I forgot about it. Lol. It's all good. Not even tired. Just gotta last. Well, I'll do my best to keep you preoccupied and alert. Oh, hi, Star. Oh, hi. It's bullshit. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Star. Ow. Okay. Sorry. I messed up. I don't remember this part as well as I thought I did. Hi, Jen. Hey, Jen. It'll be okay. Oh, okay. This is one of my favorite little arenas in the game. Guys, we're going to get a return from fan favorite Norton Mapes. Guys, give it up for Norton Mapes in a moment. He's not here yet, though. But I just murdered like 3 people, and their blood is literally raining on me right now. Did they all die from that? Nice. Have I ever played Haze? No, but I was curious about it, and I remember when it came out. Do something about him. Oh, he ran into the fire and then died, lol. I've never seen the AI do that. That was wild.
Get some backup over here.
Get some backup over here. Did you like Haze? Yes, and they all do drugs to help them be good at fighting. Nice, nice. Maybe I'll go check it out. I think it was a PS3 exclusive at the time, right? Skeleton time. Awesome, 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 awesome. Bunch of drugged up guys with guns. Yeah, I remember the concept of the game was really wild, but I never tried it for myself. Mostly because that was, when I didn't have a job yet, because I was still like a teenager. Did you, okay, since it sounds like you've played games from that time period, did you ever try Naughty Bear? Guys, I wanted so bad to play Naughty Bear for you, but I would have to find something to connect my, Xbox to my PC. That game is so difficult to emulate for whatever reason. Oops. They just die so good. F.E.A.R wasn't made from Harlan Wade's DNA. Ethically questionable biological engineering experiments. So, this doesn't start with unethical biological experiments. Okay, it does, but that's just the start. It gets worse. And we'll get to that in a moment. But F.E.A.R wasn't Harlan's DNA. So what that means is that Alma had a child before F.E.A.R with Harlan's DNA. And if you didn't know, Harlan is Alma's father. So not only is he injecting his DNA into her, albeit synthetically, still entirely twisted though, he is subjecting her to a life of experimentation without taking her consent into consideration. So yeah, lots of not chill things happening at Armacam. Lots of weird psychic creating science. So now Harlan's having a change of heart, and there's another character called Genevieve that Norton is working with. Norton is like the pro-Armacam situation where they want to wipe all of the evidence of the wrongdoing and get away with it while not being liable to the government, right? Even though the government's here dealing with the whole conspiracy the whole time. It probably doesn't make as much sense, right? But Harlan is anti-Armacam but anti-us. So he's not cooperating with us. He's doing this for his own personal relief, right? So he's working against both Armacam and F.E.A.R. So what could Harlan want in all of this, right? Why is he coming to the place that Alma has been locked up in? Oh, I forgot you were here, buddy. Dude, 2 giant spikes to the face.
You all right?
bro was unlucky. And that guy was even more unlucky. What did, guys, real talk, homies in the chat, what is a worse fate? Having 2-foot-long steel rails driven into your skull? Or being evaporated by several gallons of detonated fuel? What do you think? Would you rather be vaporized? Let's be real. How do we prefer to die, guys? But it's only those two options. Are we getting vape me up, Scotty? Have you tried the star flavored cartridge? Vape me up, Scotty. I like that. I like to imagine Kirk just blowing fat clouds off of the elf bar. Do vampires have blood vapes? Do they taste like blood? Okay, maybe this is a little stupid, but guys, I gotta know, do vampire vapes taste like blood? Vampires can be addicted to nicotine too, right? Because I assume it's just the food that they eat. It doesn't affect other addictions, right? Out of curiosity, does anyone know if vampires can smoke cigarettes? Because that would maybe not be chill if I couldn't have a cigarette after a long day of following the masquerade rule by rule. That is totally fair. I know dogs can. Not that I condone doing this specifically, but I have seen like clips of dogs smoking cigarettes. And I'm like, look, I feel bad for you, but that's funny. You know what would be even funnier? One of those like droopy-faced, sad-looking dogs smoking a cigarette. That would be like the Ben Affleck of all dogs. Alright, we're getting some sniping done here. Someone to my top left, I believe. Yep. Gonna throw a grenade up here. Super sick. He's coming! What good are you, jackoffs? This is like one of the coolest parts of the game. You're like running through Armicam support while Norton's being like, why can't you guys kill him? Why can't you just kill the cool F.E.A.R operative man? Everybody Norton is literally like a character out of Despicable Me, I swear to God. He's just so out of place. But in this instance, he works very well as a fearful little shit
I need help.
who will just throw all of his allies at you to live. You come to me in time of need. Wait, can they... Oh, I'm still... Oh, dude, no way. Crazy. Sometimes I think I'm safe to, like, look at a comment, and then I'm actually not safe, and then I die. Alright, let's try that again, guys.
He's here.
I knew that there was a guy over here somewhere. Whoo! Pikachu, I choose you. Kill Point Man! Pikachu. Cover up for Armicam. Go! Pika beep! Then he starts hacking a computer and deleting all of the secrets.
Stay on your toes. He's over here.
Cool little segment here. Evaporated him with the fire extinguisher he was standing by. Dude didn't even have a chance to get away. Can't get that guy though.
Secure that exit.
I didn't need to kill them. What's this one tell me?
More info on Origin. The genetic reference they used for the program is apparently powerful psychic. Makes sense. If you want a telepathic commander, you need a telepath. Anna was a woman. Says here she gave live birth to the prototype.
Seems Wade wasn't convinced the psychic characteristics were genetic.
You figure genetically engineer baby to term, then induce labor.
Yeah, so what happened here is, aside from the previous method of using Harlan's genes, which is, you know, not probably one of the least chill things about the game. The second time around, I believe for Paxton, they were like, well, is it necessarily a genetic makeup, or is it the fact that the child literally gestates inside of the psychic, right? So they had like an embryo implanted and then developed that way. Please blow that up. Thank you, Point Man. And we got him. And it's good. I don't know why, but every time you say Wade, I think of Wayne for some reason. Totally fair. Bro! Look at this guy. Dude got stuck. He's just hanging out. And he's like a little piñata. Don't mind me, just hanging around. What if Wayne family was part of the Armacam funding? What if Bruce Wayne was responsible for Alma the whole time? Can we grab this medkit off the wall here? There's someone else that's gonna come around here, right? No? Also, if you aim it, you can actually just melee the locks off. So, if you... I don't know when that would be necessary, but if you're ever low on ammo, you could just melee those off. Also, I need to check my, I need to check something real quick. Yes, you can, just rifle butt the locks off. Hi, Shari, how's it going? Hey there, Shinodi, I didn't mean to miss you. Hey, Finn in the YouTube comments, I didn't mean to miss you there. And Corey, hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to miss those. What was I checking again? Oh, fuck. I don't remember. Let's go back to the game. If someone else knows, I'd appreciate it. I think I was gonna check how long... Okay, I've been on for 2 hours, gotcha. We're just disarming some of these here. Making it a little safer to get through. Leon, take notes. You need to use your fist. The fist of the North, Leon. Hey, boo-boo, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by.
He's over here.
This is probably one of my favorite weapons in the game, besides the shotgun, is the laser rifle. It's just so good. And it's such a creative concept, too. It isn't just a laser beam. It doesn't just destroy your body. It destroys your body, but not your skeleton. Can you imagine how demoralizing that weapon must be on the field? So not only are your friends violently dying in front of you, they're literally just becoming calcium concentrate before your very eyes. Am I supposed to be coming back this way? Did I go the wrong way? I don't think I did. Did I? No. I'm not crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. Alright. Interval 9. We're very close to the end here. I think we just have like one more segment of combat. And then doing this shit right here. We basically need to do a whole combat segment to open these doors. By the way, Harlan shot Norton! Oh my god, Norton's been shot. Oh no. Oh no, Norton. What do we do without you? Except live a better life. Free of Norton Mapes. Which, by the way, I think I missed this because we haven't been clicking all of the telephones that are lying around just to save time on the stream. Even though they are fun to listen to. There's one caller who tells Norton that he can't keep talking to Alice the way he does because they're liable for a sexual harassment lawsuit. So, fuck you, Norton.
You out.
He locked you out. Shut up, Norton. Just die, bro. Okay. We're gonna go. Yeah, Norton's a piece of shit. He betrays us at every turn, only helping us when he's on death's door. And I don't think he's done a single thing that's really redeemable aside from actually decide to help us at the very end of the game. Where's F.E.A.R when you need them? Yeah, we need HR here, bro. But maybe that's why they didn't, because he was, critical to their security system or whatever. I don't know. I would have found somebody else. Someone that annoying and that problematic. Just get rid of him, dude. Where am I going? To the right? Yes, I'm going to the right here. And I don't think I think these guys die in 2 laser beam hits. Let's test it. I don't know where they're at. Oh, okay, he's just dead. Well, maybe that's because I hit him with a grenade. Hit him on the leg there. And he has not evaporated, so we have to wear down their armor first. Got you. Point blank shotgun's pretty good, though. If they did, I imagine it wasn't that effective. Because Armacam probably gets away with whatever they want. Whereas, I feel like we never get to see Umbrella Corps on such an intimate level as we see Armacam and their operations so closely, which is unfortunate. We see the outcome, and we do see crazy Umbrella facilities, but we unfortunately never get to see an operational... As far as I'm aware, I haven't beaten every single Resident Evil game, so I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am, because I'm curious and would like to know more. But from what I'm aware, we have never seen a functional Umbrella facility. It's always after things have gone wrong that we see Umbrella facilities. And I would love for a Resident Evil entry that just lets us get in the nitty-gritty of their scientific experiments, right? Like, we get to go through their facilities and get some info. But I would like to see an office of Umbrella. Like, what would a normal Umbrella location in the city look like? Unfortunately, we don't really see that later on in the series because they have to go into hiding and they're not, like... They become, like, an Illuminati type of hidden organization called Neo Umbrella, I think, that use proxy groups. Whereas original Umbrella was, I think, a pharmaceutical company that everyone went to for their medicine. Kind of crazy, right? We don't see it because Umbrella Corps is real. Huh? What does that mean? I mean, Armacam's not real either, you know? And obviously there's probably more entertaining things to focus on in a Resident Evil game than, like, seeing Umbrella facility or Umbrella faculty just doing their thing. But I can't help but find interest in the minutiae of such a lofty role, right? How do you get hired in Umbrella Corps exactly? Like, do they screen you to make sure you're not a rat?
I figured out what a synchronicity event is. There was an incident where they lost control of Federal. He just suddenly...
And he's talking about synchronicity event. This was when Alma first reached out to Paxton when he was a child. Paxton is the cannibal psychic. And then after they linked up, Paxton started getting more violent. And also, why typewriters? I know, right? I mean, because we had typewriters in the first game, so that made sense. But then, like, the farther we go, and in the fourth game kind of makes sense, but second and third game is like, they've already advanced so far, you know? So I'm trying this a little differently here. We're going to take the top route instead of going on the ground. Okay, we've already gone on the ground. That's unfortunate, but whatever. We're going to chase this guy. I got to take cover here. That guy had a grenade launcher, so I really wanted him gone. There's one more guy around here waiting. But I don't know where he went. There he is. You little bugger! Oh, I thought he was dead because I thought this guy was the guy I just killed. Maybe it was and his buddy was just chilling behind him. They freaked me out, man. Sees typewriter and washing room in the hotel. Why is this here? We don't see it because Umbrella Corps is real. Alright, 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 alright. Thank you for the 7K likes, guys. I super appreciate it. Bleep. Yeah, we just have to operate a bunch of mumbo-jumbo machinery here so we can power a battery that we need to open the door. Yeah, no problem, Kronos, but thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry if I got a little confused there earlier. Thank you for the 6. Thank you for the 9. Nice. Freaking nice, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the GG and the butterfly necktie. I super appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Name of the woman they used for origin is Alma. Captain Fettle's looking for her. He's going home.
Yep, so Alma is confirmed Paxton's mother, despite genetic tampering. She genetically is still his mom. Even though they've never met each other prior to her death. Bloop. Did I mess up? Or did I just have to click that button there? No, I messed up. I have to click a different button and then come back to that one. Gotta get ready to shower, but have an awesome one. Thank you, you too. I hope you have a relaxing evening. I super duper appreciate it. I think I'm gonna push on and try to beat this game. Just because I'm literally like right at the end. And also because it would be kind of weird to start at the end of the game the next time and then go into Extraction Point. Which Extraction Point is kind of like the sequel to this game. It takes off right where this game leaves off. And then, gives us our conclusion to the characters. Highly subversive the way it ends, though, and I really like it. Hello, Eru. Welcome to the stream. Is that all of the buttons we need? I think we still have a little bit more. Oh. Did I press the right button? Oh, I think I need to go this way now. I need to go up here. Right? Yeah, and then cross. Hello there, is it Eru or Eru? I'm sorry. Hello there, Soccer Sonic. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for stopping by. What am I missing here? Did I forget something? Am I just a doo-doo head? Dingus? Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Is your name Soccer Sonic? Second, because you like soccer and Sonic? Your soul. I'll swallow your soul. Swallow your soul. Alright. Back rooms have been opened. There's more of these Skynet drones chilling and waiting for us. Ow. I missed it. I can't see through all the dust that's been kicked up from my gunfire. Awesome. I've defo earned another Siggy break. Are you working right now, bro? I hope your Siggy break goes well, Gov. Also, I know that I've been meaning to watch this for so long, and I'm very sorry, Ghost Chen, but But I did learn Garth Marenghi's Dark Place is actually on Amazon. So I'll try to watch it sometime. Because I know that you sent me a Vimeo link, and I was thinking of using that. But since it's on Amazon, and I watch X-Files on there anyway, I could probably just watch it on there. So I'll try to make an effort to watch it sometime. Especially since it's a little more accessible, and I could watch it on a TV or something instead of just on my phone, you know, or my laptop. Which I'm not opposed to that. It's just sometimes I would like to watch a movie in a more conventional setting. When you watch it, it looks funny, just from what little I've seen. But I got you, bro. I haven't forgotten. Please know I haven't forgotten. I may take forever on things, but it's hard for me to forget. I don't know why I slow-moed there. I love that face so much. The emoji, I mean. I could be using the rocket launcher, but I prefer my current items way more. Damn it, I missed my chance. We need to go down here with the barrels. And save. We're so close. We're like at the very, very end. All we need to do is go down. Okay, we need to do this. Go downstairs. Figure out the Paxton situation, and then figure out the Alma situation, and then the game is over. So if you guys want to be blown away for some crazy plot in a moment, try sticking around, okay? If you can and you need to go, that's okay. But if you want to see the logical conclusion, then we will be here for it. Enter the vault. There we go. Oh, but there's a homie here. I'm treating these guys like Post-its. I've never had such powerful weaponry getting here. Mostly just because I typically hold on to the grenade launcher. I've never had penetrator, laser, and shotgun all at the end. Usually it's like shotgun, machine gun, and pistols. I have 20 kids in your basement. I hope that's not true. I'm pretty sure it isn't. But you know.
Gotta find her before ADC decides to get rid of the evidence.
Oh, we see Paxton walking with Alice towards the vault here. Oh, and the drones are back out. Blew, blew, blew. We're just gonna zap them. There's one more somewhere near, right? No? Was that all of them? Really?
You have to destroy this facility.
Harlan
Before he lets her out.
wants to let Alma out. He wants to let her go. Uh-oh. So that's why she's been following us around. That's why Paxton wants to get there. Because her body's here,
From here on.
and they're trying to unleash it so that she can get her powers back and on a larger scale. Revelation. The Vault. I love this gigantic suspended gravity orb that's, I guess it's shielded, but this giant core that they've kept Alma in. This is where they kept Alma and left her to die. But her psychic powers are just so off the charts, bro, that even her dead body emits so much power that they kind of have to lock it inside of a psychically active field. It's wild. We're seeing some replica over there. We're gonna have one more big fight with them, question mark. And we see Paxton and Alma chilling. Paxton was eating
You
Alice.
still don't know, do you? What you are.
You don't know.
Why?
You don't know, bro. Where's the ghosts? There's one. Seems like a chill and normal guy.
What's the first thing you remember?
So now we're getting a big reveal here.
Were you born? You have no.
So the reason we don't have a name and memory, which is normally because the character is a surrogate for the player, right? But apparently there's an in-game reason that we're kind of nameless and don't have a past. And why we have these insane super
You
reflexes.
must have sensed it. She cannot see in your mind.
She
but
cannot see in
perhaps
your
you can
mind.
see into hers. A life of waking from one nightmare, only to find herself deep in another.
So,
I will set her free.
Paxton wants to set her free. We're gonna set Paxton free. Bloop! And he's dead. The primary antagonist of the game died in one bullet. No crazy boss fight or anything. And I like how you initially think, oh hey look, we've won. The replica don't even work anymore, right? They're just dummies now. But what if there's something worse here?
She was a very disturbed child. Terrible, debilitating.
And here we have Harlan delivering intel for the first time in the game.
She never had a chance in a normal life.
So Harlan figured, well, she was already erratic and emotional and doesn't have a chance in a real life, so let's just not even bother trying to give her a real life and experiment on her.
We removed her from that chamber only twice.
And apparently they only removed her from that chamber we saw her in twice.
To be comatose, but she started screaming when we induced labor and didn't stop until the liquid filled her lungs. There are plausible
And they
signs of
forced
explanation
labor.
for everything that followed, but I think it was really just a question of hatred. It is the way of men to make monsters, and it is the nature of monsters to destroy their makers.
Which, I'm not going to act like what he said here is super deep, but it's somewhat true. Like in a lot of stories where a monster is created by a human, they typically want to get revenge for being given life that they didn't ask for, right?
They want to destroy her.
This is such a cool scene. Harlan's letting Alma out
We put her in there 2 days before her 8th birthday.
2 days before 8th birthday, and then removed a second time for
Days after we pulled the plug.
labor. And then they decided to kill her and just leave her in the facility.
Sequence complete.
This is how it ends.
And he's like, oh, yep, I can't really pay for what I did, but we're at least gonna let her out. And he gets instantly melted by Alma. She does not even care about how he feels anymore. Kill them all. I love that creepy crawl she does. So it's consistent between her two forms, both the little girl and the older version crawl like the golem. So I think that she never really learned even social cues, and it's questionable how much language she really learned, even because she seems to have basic English, but we never hear her thoughts outside of brief snippets of really simple commands. I'll kill them all. Yeah, sure, buddy. Okay, the ghosts are running into me. And now the ghosts are actually coming into real life. So every time before this, the ghosts have only been able to attack me in the dream sequences. But now the dead are coming back to our world, which I love for Alma. I think that's such a cool thing she can do. Not only can she reach minds from yards away and just rip people apart without even moving a hand, she also is like a bridge between our world and some other nightmare world, something similar to the Upside Down in Stranger Things. And I like the portrayal of it in this game, because in other games they made it look a little different. In this, I like how the world beyond is just black, darkness, and fire. Like, that's always what I thought something like hell would be like. Except maybe with more people visible, but no, you're kind of... It's almost like a sensory deprivation tank, except for the sensation of pain. Because you're just constantly on fire all the time. Which, in essence, is what they left her in, a gigantic sensory deprivation tank covered in technobabble shields that prevent it from, you know, being ripped apart by her brain. Hello there, Loretta Blossom. Thank you for stopping by. So, yeah. While I question her methods, I totally sympathize with Alma's anger here. And there's something I always thought that was really sad about Alma, like never having a chance at life. And then, not only that, but just being subjected to just medical torture constantly. And I feel like sci-fi is such a rich vein for paranormal horror because it's fun to see them intersect together. Also, if we look closely, we can find Alma on occasion here. Now the ghosts are coming out of the walls. Nice. We got some ammo. Thank you for liking. What do I use to clean the blood? Bleach? I don't know, man. I'm not a blood cleanliness expert, dude. I'm a ghost, bro. I'm not a mortician, I'm a ghoul. Although being a mortician in concept would be kind of cool. Hi, Riku, good to see you. How you doing, Riku/Vok? There's Alma. Being Alma. And creepy. Hi, Bucky, good to see you. How are you doing today? We're about to beat my favorite game. So yeah, in case the plot reveal wasn't super obvious, we are Alma's other child and Paxton's brother, in addition to Harlan's son and Alice's brother. There's a lot of familial relations going on, but that's what's happening. I'm gonna go to a barbecue. Nice. I hope you enjoy the food. That sounds lovely. We're literally right at the end of the game. Pew! Come on, ghosties. Something speedrunners will do is jump on the railing and then keep running while the ghosts are coming. And then just run into them and take the damage. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, they are kind of on the nose about it throughout the game, but I think it's a really fun plot twist. It doesn't hold up with that much scrutiny, but it is very of the era with its horror influences, including how many horror titles of that time typically had some kind of ridiculous, like, plot twist at the end. Which I think it's something, because at first you think, oh, my guy is just a silent protagonist surrogate for me, right? I think the implication is that he's literally a mute, nameless killing machine. Which I think is so miserably, awesomely bleak. And adds to the kind of stark tone of the game. Like, we never really had an opportunity to be anything but a violent machine either, you know? Oh, there's ghost men coming for me. And I like to think about the implications, right, of the game. Like, a company was willing to go to such mind-bending science for military advancement, you know? not for anything out of a spiritual sense or a desire to understand the paranormal, but in a way to manipulate the paranormal to just kill more people. You know? Like the idea that... Oh shit, they're all behind me. That scared me. I forgot. Thank you for the following hearts. Soccer, please maybe chill. Yes. I'm edgy and all, but we don't need to pretend that we're killing people, okay? So yeah, please straighten up the comments. Okay, Ghostin, do you wanna mute them? I would appreciate it. You don't have to. I could do it, but I would appreciate it. Ended up flanking out of school. Oh, we're out of ammo for this submachine gun. Got you. Thank you. Super appreciate it, Gov. I was killed? What? Is it just insta-death if they touch me? I don't remember that. Are you joshing me right now, bruh? Damn, give me a freaking break-a-roski. Let's get the shotgun instead. But yeah, in a way, I find the most relatable character of the game to be Alma. Because a lot of the characters of the game are just operatives kind of spouting jargon. Holiday is also fun, but he's another military character, right? And Point Man isn't really a character. In fact, he's a lack of character due to his bizarre upbringing, so to speak. Thank you for the sorry. Well, too late now. Maybe next time. Look, I appreciate the gift, but yeah, we were trying to give you a little warning there. I'm gonna save here. Do I instantly die if they touch me? I guess I don't really want to figure out. Okay, no, just when multiple touch me really fast all at once. Got you. I shouldn't reload until I'm ready. Okay, coolio. Thank you for the gift. I super appreciate it. Stay safe, Riku. Hope you have a lovely evening, and thank you for stopping by. I'll see you later. Keep making art. Keep having fun. Alright, saving this time, so maybe I don't get destroyed by spooky ghost men. Going slow-mo. Can I not use this medkit right here? I guess I don't really need it right now, huh? Alright, cool. We're literally at the very end. But yeah, they do make it a little obvious with the hints that you're going to be related to somebody, perhaps, or like we don't know everything about our character. Which I feel like if our character had more character, it would be even more impactful and interesting. But as it stands, Point Man is literally just a player surrogate, even though his lack of character is excused via the game. Just a weird choice to make, considering the character isn't relatable. He's cool, and you get to demolish people with super slow-mo awesome action, but you know, how do I feel? I don't really know. The only thing I know about Point Man is that he's capable of feeling fear, or at the very least, his body feels a heightened sense in scary situations because we can hear him breathing shakily in certain scarier parts of the game. But aside from that, there's not really a whole lot we know about Point Man aside from his lack of an upbringing. Oh, and now we get dual pistols for the very end of the game. Awesome. Alright, I believe this is the final segment when we drop down here. We just have to kill a bunch of ghosts. So we're just gonna blow them all up here. Crying as a weird... wait. Nah, I bet Point Man is just a weird anime weeb dork. Yeah. I bet he just really likes Sailor... Wouldn't it be cute if the voiceless killing machine protagonist was just really into cute anime like Sailor Moon and, I don't know, other Sanrio products? But yeah, I think it's interesting that this game chose to not go for a more conventional final boss archetype and rather sort of continues delivering visual splendor in the environment, which I think is a bold choice for the time, to kind of let the narrative of the game carry itself out and not worry about having some big crazy epic boss to fight. Because I think the intensity of the plot and the way it's constantly accelerating... Oh, there's more ghosts still. Oh, there's a few more ghosts. I was wrong. That's not the very last spot. Oopsie. Ghastly made a mistake. Ghastly's wrong! Cries in weeb anime dork. Alright, visual hallucination time.
I've tried to forget.
I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget. And Alma's right over here. We need to keep shooting Alma whenever she appears, because she's going to try to kill us. Or she's going to try to take us back. But whenever she does that, if she touches us, we instantly die. Yeah, after going this long without any real bosses, it'd break immersion, I think, to suddenly have it. It'd feel unnaturally cliche. I agree. And I like how the boss is more so a very elaborate set piece in the form of all the ghosts and the facility exploding, leading to this part where Alma's like trying to get us one more time. We're going to the ward where she was born, and she's over here killing the doctor that delivered her babies. And now she's at the end of the hall. We just have to spend the last few bits of the game shooting her in the face here. And she's gone. My baby. I know, right? Getting shot in the face by her own son. Give him back to me. Give me back my baby! Wee! You will be a god among men.
Take her back to the vault.
And that soundtrack is so good. I think that's the only time we see human Alma in this game is her reaching out for us right there. I know you are. She's so awesome. I love her. From a visual standpoint, from a character development angle, I really like her. She's the most developed character in this whole game. And it's the character we don't even meet or speak to. Because the whole game is spent explaining why she's here. Also, we think we've won. We've shut down the facility. We step out, and we're in the city. And everything's normal. And the sun's coming up. This is before Modern Warfare, by the way. Whoa! Awesome war crime time! Epic nuclear bomb! Woo! I destruction of mankind! Yeah! And now we just have the final cutscene.
There he is.
So, our teammates that we left in the slums earlier actually got out and somehow we're not dead and they find us.
I don't know how you live through that.
This ending's awesome.
We still don't know the extent of the damage.
We haven't been able to get through to anyone since the explosion.
So yeah, I wonder how Armacam's gonna try to explain that, you know? What happened to
What's
Alma?
that sound?
Awesome! What a great way to end the game! Her climbing back onto the helicopter. It's not over yet. What could happen next? Oh. I love how she's unrelenting, right? And our attempts to stop her have failed. She is out now, and there's nothing humans can do about it. All we can do is suffer her endless vengeance for eternity. Alright, guys. I appreciate you all stopping by. It's been awesome. We will be coming back with the continuation of this plot. I will not be playing F.E.A.R 2 and 3, even though those are the canonical. That's the canonical continuation of the series. I don't think it would be worth it, and there's some ground I'm not willing to cover in regards to the end of the second game. Like, I don't want to have that debate on stream because it is very questionable how they decide to end that game off. So what we are doing is we're going to play the one good expansion pack out of 2 for this game that delivered a slightly shorter campaign but was still very fleshed out and well done. And the horror's better and the action's better. The plot, I don't know. It's fun, but not what you would expect. You would expect answers. But really, it just tries to make you more miserable, and I love it. Thank you for the crunch. Thank you for the worship, Feediorian. I love this game, and I love Extraction Point just as much. I'm very thankful I could share this game with you guys and talk about it. It's not a long game by any means, but that's why I kind of chose it. Whenever I'm kind of stressed out and not feeling like playing a lot of stuff, it's okay, Soccer, but please don't be too crazy. Even though it's not a very long game, there's just so much I appreciate about this game on so many levels, like the way that they're able to make this sci-fi freak show work into a vengeful spirit narrative, and then squeeze in action via guns in. I just think it's such a beautiful mishmash of ideas. And I don't know if we'll ever get anything specifically like it, but it led me on to, I guess, just me getting into horror in general has been me trying to hit the same high I felt playing this game on a narrative and thematic level. Because I really, 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 really like the vengeful spirit, the idea, the creation of a monster who's only able to lash out after having everything taken from them. I think that's a very strong narrative aspect, exploring spirits and stuff like that. And the topics the game reflects on are very interesting, you know, with the insane advancements in technology. Have we gone too far? You know. And then somehow making that work with spooky ghosts. It's great. Love you guys, no homo. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for keeping me company, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Ghost Jen, for helping me out with the moderating. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to show you the quote-unquote sequel. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you, Pancakes. I hope you have a good evening, too. And good luck getting the rat. I hope Lurgy feels better, Ghost Jen. Bye.